Assalamu alaikum. Hopefully everyone's doing fine. I am just strolling my way through our neighborhood and on the streets outside our neighborhood, roads outside our neighborhood during this 20-state storm, and just to record something. So I'm gonna just have you guys listen to that as I get out of the way of this vehicle that is coming behind me. Last thing you want is be run down by a vehicle that is trying to navigate their way on icy neighborhood streets. So you catch what I recorded. It has something to do with silence and how we can utilize silence that is enforced upon us, or pause that is enforced upon us, and how we can go about that. So do take a listen and let me know what you think in the comments. Hear that? Tick tick. That silence. Something about silence. If you heard that silence and then ding 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 off that traffic light, silence. It's not the default setting that we have as humans. It is a setting of seizure. It is a setting of rest. It is the setting of pause. It is the setting, most importantly, of a reminder that you are not in control. Silence is the setting of a message from upstairs that we are never in control. It is an illusion. And you know what? Let's also wanted to mention, when we're talking about control and silence, if Allah Ta'ala for some reason brings silence into your life, for whatever reason, someone passed away, some sadness, some illness, some setbacks, and there is silence, and there is no news, Alhamdulillah, because that silence has been sent to us for a reason. Maybe we were running too fast. Maybe we were self-obsessed. Maybe we were not paying attention to all the signs around us. So Allah Ta'ala sent down that silence in our lives. That, all right, guys, this is the time to stop, pause, reflect on things, and reflect as to where you are and where you're going, and how you got to this point. More importantly, how you're going to move forward. So take the silence and reflect. For reflection, introspection, reflection, retrospectives, asking questions. How did I get to this point? What did I do that I got to this point? Because we have free will, right? Every consequence is a direct or indirect result of our actions. But Allah Ta'ala knows every action that we're going to take, hence decree. Coming back, silence. So these 2 days, silent. Think about how we got here. What are we going to do? What are we doing? Right now, what are we doing? Is there something we're doing that we should not be doing? Is there something that we should not be doing, but we are running after that? So silence. Anytime you see silence in your life, think. And not that we should not. We should always have that direct communication, one-on-one communication. Allah Ta'ala. Just ask, all right, you gave me the silence, talk to me, educate me, enlighten me, give me the strength to walk through this silence, because I want to be a better person as I walk out on the other side. It's always a good idea to embrace silence with that positive mindset and positive attitude, and then push yourself to become the absolute best version of what we can do. Because I was telling this to my niece, as a Muslim, everything we do in this life, this is first innings. Everything we do, or we should be doing in this life, we need to consider it first innings of a test match, because we're setting everything up for second innings. So if our focus goes to, if we start doing things to take care of second innings of this test match, which is once we take our last breath, once we die, then we're gonna be in good stead. So as long as we keep focusing on second innings, which will drive all our actions in this first innings, there's no way that Allah Ta'ala is not gonna guide us or help us through everything. So focus always. How can I set up my second innings? What actions do I need to take to make my second innings better, smooth ride, easy target, so that I can chase that target down with bare minimum resources used and with a lot of ease. So, and this is something I recently realized, the example, the analogy. Let's make second innings my focus, and everything else Allah Ta'ala will take care of my first innings himself. And who better to take care of my first innings than Allah Ta'ala, man? I mean, come on. So let's wrap up this episode here, and I'll see you next time. Till then, this is Umair Khan signing off.